You're an interesting man. Scott Lang.
What's up, YouTube? It's been quite a long time, but we're doing another movie review, my second one. Review. Sorry, I said that weird. I don't know why. But today we're going to be reviewing Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm a bit late to this, but been kind of busy lately. Also been sorting things out with my channel and changing stuff. You know, the usual. So let's just get right into this video. So, as you can see, I've got some clips of the movie, and I'm going to be also changing my format. So, my format's going to be, since I can't get many clips of the movie, since most of the movies I'm going to be doing are still in theaters, some clips of the trailers are going to be in the front of the video, and in the mid to end of the video, I'm going to change it up and do like some gameplay clips for you, just to keep you entertained, stuff like that. But on my gaming review videos, like for trailers and gameplay breakdowns, stuff like that, we're just going to have a full, like, everything of cutscenes and stuff. There's going to be no gameplay, really, besides the game that we're talking about, you know? So, besides that, sorry for the long intro. I totally forgot to talk about my new format. But now that that's over with, let's finally get to the movie. Oh my god. Just wasted a minute and 48 seconds. It's okay, though. So, I'm basically going to start this review off with visuals, because that's basically what you see with the clips here. This is actually a visually stunning movie to me. For Marvel, it's pretty good, in my opinion. Like, obviously I've seen better, but for what they did for this movie, it actually wasn't horrible. There were some moments and some scenes where I was like, that could definitely look better. Those scenes are probably rushed. But for the most part, they look like they took their time with the visuals. The CGI looked pretty good. Some scenes, like with MODOK and stuff, just weren't it. The way they did Ant-Man and stuff was also really cool, like how he shrunk down and got big, like in the previous movies, like Civil War, Ant-Man 1 and 2. I like how they do that. It's very cool and unique, and it's different to other Marvel characters. It's just very cool. And then, like, the small, when they're, like, tiny and they fight, that's really cool, too. I like to see that. But we're going to move on to world building. Now, world building was probably my favorite part of this movie because they were in the quantum realm the whole time. And the quantum realm played a really big role in Endgame and stuff like that. So that's why I was always really interested in it. But now we actually got to see, like, everything about it. And it was really cool. All the different species and beings and different groups of people and characters. It was great. Some of their abilities and stuff and designs were just so cool to me. It was just amazing, to be honest with you. And the visuals and world building, they did a really good job with this film, in my opinion. Visuals could have been a little bit better, but for a Marvel movie, I think they were pretty good for the start of Phase 5. Same thing for the world building in the quantum realm, and maybe later Ant-Man, like, appearances in other films and stuff like that. I think they did a good job with that. But the characters were, I don't even know how to describe the characters. Obviously, we got Ant-Man, we got Wasp, we got the Wasp mom and dad. I forgot their names because they were kind of just Hank Pym, and then I don't remember, I think the other one was Janet or something like that. They were, like, really pointless characters. I barely remember them, to be honest with you. Janet was a little bit more useful than Hank, I would say. And Wasp was just like a side character in this game. I honestly feel bad. Side character in her own, well, not her own movie, but like she's in the title, so you would think she's like one of the best. And she does play a big role in the end, kind of, but it's still like she's still kind of a side character the whole movie. Janet, obviously the one that knows everything about the quantum realm and the people and Kang and everything like that. That's just gonna, we're gonna get into that later because I'm gonna talk about the ending and stuff like that. But Ant-Man in this movie, Paul Rudd, obviously funny dude. Some jokes got me, some jokes didn't. Just Marvel humor, basically. It's the only explanation I have for you. But Paul Rudd was pretty good. I really liked his performance in this movie. Little serious, little not, had a little bit of both in there, which you should. It's a Marvel movie. And pretty serious at that point because of Kang and stuff. But I didn't really like his character arc and stuff like that, to be honest with you. I just felt like it was a little bit pointless, and he didn't really lose anything. Like, I heard people talking about this, and I want to talk about it too. Like, in trilogies in Marvel, people have, like, the characters have, like, something they lose in the movie. Like, Peter obviously lost in the third movie his identity, really, and his Aunt May, obviously. Like, he lost a lot during that movie. I feel like it really got me there. But, like, Ant-Man did not lose anything in this third movie. I don't know. It just, like, didn't feel like he lost anything, or the stakes weren't even that high. That's one flaw I have with this movie. And there's many flaws, but there's also many good things. But one flaw in that movie is I don't feel like he lost anything significant to him. But, yeah. It was just, I had a fun time. If you want to go see this movie, it's a fun time. And we'll get to that later. Probably at the end of the video, I'll tell you, like, if you should see this movie or not. But in my opinion, it's not as bad as people were saying. People were saying this was, like, the second worst Marvel movie of all time. And I just don't agree with that, to be honest with you. There's at least 2 or 3 others before it, to be honest. And I'd put a lot others before it as well, to be honest, in my opinion. But let's get to the villain now. Everybody wants to talk about the villain. Jonathan Majors as Kang, obviously. Probably one of the best things Marvel has done. Best castings, I guess you could say. Very good. Jonathan Majors' performance was spot on. I didn't feel like he was acting. I felt like he was the character. Like, it was amazing. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you just have to go watch the movie for yourself. But Kang was really good. I do like how they introduced him. I didn't like his ending, obviously, because obviously with Marvel, they have to nerf every character that's ever stepped foot in a cinematic world. I don't know why. They just have to do it. I guess because their powers are just really difficult to produce and perform in cinema. I mean, that's the only explanation I could come up with. But, like, Kang is nerfed. Obviously, Gore was nerfed. Every other MCU villain was nerfed. Thanos was probably even nerfed a little bit. I don't remember. I don't really read his comics. But from what I know, he might have been a little nerfed. But, like, Kang was big nerfed in this movie. Like, Ant-Man should not have been doing what he did. And I'm going to go into a little bit of spoiler talk. He was kind of beating the shit out of him. Like, really, a lot. Kang was, like, not really pulling his weight. And I know his suit was kind of broken at the end. But, like, still, he still has one full sleeve left, I thought, at least. I haven't seen the movie in a while, so I'm still going off of what I remember. Like, I feel like he did win that fight, but I feel like it should have been a little bit better the way he won. But let's get into the ending of this movie and how Kang was defeated. So, Kang, he had a time chair, right? And he got banished to the quantum realm because he was causing a ruckus, right? And his other variants kind of banished him to the quantum realm because it, like, diminishes his power and stuff like that. It, like, makes him weaker, which obviously that's also another reason he lost, is because he's a lot weaker because he's in the quantum realm. But, I mean, that's still not an excuse. He's so powerful. Anyone that knows about Kang in the comics knows he could take on Silver Surfer, probably one of the strongest Marvel characters. Like, he's pretty nuts with his high-tech and future technology. But his chair had a little device in it that powered the chair, and it broke once he got to the quantum realm, crashed there, and got banished there. So Janet, when she was there for 30 years, tried to fix it with him, right? So, after they fixed it, she touched the time chair and saw the future, didn't like it, so she broke the machine that helped powered the time chair. Kang got pissed and was there for 30 years. Then inconveniences happened. The plot started with Cassie being a dumbass. It's okay. Oh, also, Also, how she got there in the first place was she basically fucked up, and the quantum realm just kind of said, I'm gonna suck you in now with the machine. So that's what happened. But Janet touched the time chair. She saw the future, broke that, blah 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 blah. All that happened up to the future where Kang's about to get out. His oh my god, time chair is fixed. And they beat him. Basically, they beat him. Somehow they beat Kang and didn't let him escape. They pushed him back into his machine, and he combined with the part that helps the time chair move through time. Many say he's going to be the Beyonder. I don't know what they're going to do for Secret Wars. No clue. I'm here for it, ready to see. But I don't like how they defeated Kang here. It felt too easy. And I know he's weakened and his other variants are definitely stronger. But I still don't like how they did it. It'll probably grow on me once I see more. But the Council of Kangs was cool to me. I like seeing Ramatut. All of them. Cool. I love that. But it just didn't sit well with me for how they ended his story in this movie, which his story doesn't end there, but how they ended his character in this movie. Kang the Conqueror, that's the main variant that destroys everything, and they just kind of set it aside and said screw you. I didn't really like how they did that. But ending, definitely a massive flaw for me personally, but I still had a fun time with this movie. MODOK was pretty pointless but fun. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say about them two. If you guys like this video, please subscribe and like. This was a long video, probably the longest video I've ever posted in my life. So this might take a while to upload. Love you guys, and just have a great day. It's Sunday. Sundays suck, but starting the week off tomorrow should be good. See you guys.